Hey guys, this is my 1964 Rockola Princess Royal 424. I'm having a couple issues with it, and I'm looking for some help as to what I need to do to get it corrected. I'll show you what the problem is that I'm having with it. I do work on jukeboxes, just really haven't had time to work on this, but I am going to be working on this now. This is my new project here. So anyway, here's what it looks like close up. And we will go ahead and plug it in. I do have a new plug on this thing. The old plug was getting kind of crusty. I do have a free play button hidden in the back here. It's right here, so I push that a couple times. And I will show you what the problem is. Here's the inside. The turntable, the magazine rack. Okay, here's what happens when I go to select a song. Let's just pick any old random song. It doesn't really matter. E3. See that? It didn't even turn the wheel or anything. Let's try it again here. G7. Oh, it's turning now. Maybe it's working. I think it'll just make one full complete turn and then it'll stop. That's usually, yeah, that's what's been happening. But here's the thing. On this wheel back here, I apologize, it's very hard to see, but there are some teeth all along this wheel so the machine can select the record. If you manually trip one of these teeth or whatever they're called, it will appear to pick up the record. Let's see if it does it now. So I'm not sure if the connection is in between the buttons and the relay, but that part's working. And also the needle skips along the record. I do need to adjust that. And thanks to Todd Tuckey from TNT Amusements, he told me that to adjust the pressure on the needle. Some of the jukeboxes have the weight in the back of the needle, but there's a little screw hole right here, which is like an Allen wrench. I think you adjust it that way. And according to this thing right here, which you probably can't see, it needs to be 5 to 7 grams, and I don't know how you measure that. Anyway, let's go ahead and end the record here. So it does work. Okay, so the basic lowdown, let me see if it'll stop correctly. It always does. Well, I didn't go to the home that time, but it eventually will. Okay, maybe it's just going to keep on spinning now. Oh, it's going to play the song again because that tooth is still tripped down. I gotta... Let me wait until this is out of the way. There we go. Now it should go back to the home base here. So I'm not sure if the problem is the connection between the buttons and this thing right here. I'm not exactly sure. So if anybody has any advice for me on where I can start, this is where the free play button is located. It's hidden in the back of the jukebox. Cosmetically, I'd rather have it there than somewhere on the front here. It just looks cosmetically a lot better. But anyway, here's some cosmetic advice for you. If you want your own gold record, all you need to do is get any old 45 record and just get some gold spray paint from the store and simply spray paint the record, and voila, you will have a gold record. Some of the songs I have on here, I have been to a lot of flea markets, And I have shifted through thousands of records, and I'm telling you, of 45 records, and I'm telling you, there is just a lot of garbage out there. You really have to dig through these things. It's like finding a needle in a haystack to find an artist that you like even halfway recognize. But here I've got Great White, Winger, Poison, Aerosmith, Cinderella, Alice Cooper, White Snake, Motley Crue, Pilot, Def Leppard, Player, Cutting Crew, Looking Glass, Bon Jovi, The Doors, Elvis Presley, Queen, Willie Nelson, Hank Williams Jr., Charlie Daniels Band, Kenny Rogers, and Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. I can't believe I found that record. There are websites where you can make these title strips and print them out. I don't have the link to the particular website that I got this from, but here's some oldies. Benny King, Prince, Leonard Skinner, Raiders. But anyway, if you have any advice onto where the problem may be, because when, like I said, when you select a song from the buttons here, well, maybe it'll work now, because usually it wasn't doing that before. I think it'll just like go back to the home base. Yeah, I have some issues. Oh, it's working now. Okay, that's surprising. I'm thinking maybe I just see that. Look at that! It's skipping along the record. It's garbage. So I think I need to adjust that tiny. If you can see it, that tiny little pinhole right there, which I think is used from Allen wrench. That time it worked. It hasn't worked like that in a while. So if you have this jukebox and you're having an issue, leave a comment, and if I know of what the possibility might be, and maybe other people can help you out. So, okay, now it's selecting the record again. Okay. Maybe that tooth hasn't tricked back up yet. So I think I just need maybe I've been cleaning some of the relays. There we go. Okay, so let's selecting it again. Oh boy, I'm having some issues here. Wait for this thing to turn off here. Put that back down. Hopefully it'll go back to the home base. So I'm having more issues here. Now it keeps selecting that record. Maybe the pin is stuck in the upper position. I'm not sure. It's not turning off. It's not going back to the home base. Well, if you have any advice for me, let me know. And the amplifier sounds like garbage. I put some new capacitors in here, but it's skipping along the record, so I need to get that adjusted. And it sounds just horrible, so I need to get some working on this. But I am going to be working on this. And if I do fix it, I will upload a new video explaining on how I did fix it. So, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.